how to deal with fear of being alone. If you feel fearful about being alone, if you always feel lonely, then this video is for you. So watch the video till the end because I'm sure you will find your answer. Hi my beautiful souls, I am Bithika. Welcome to my channel Divine. At least once a week I get a message on my DM, ma'am, I feel so alone in spite of being surrounded by so many people. Or I feel alone even if I'm in a relationship, etc. So today I thought let's acknowledge the fear of being alone. So what is this fear? What it is? Fear of being alone is the anxiety that pops up in your mind when you imagine yourself without a companionship, a connection, or support. Suddenly your mind feels like, I don't have any connection, no one supports me, I feel there's no connection with anybody, actual connection. When you feel like, I don't have a companion, true companion, this is when the anxiety triggers. That's fear of alone. That's the fear coming up to the surface. And this particular thing is very, very, very much rooted in our evolution because humans have evolved in groups and it has been into our core genes, you can say. And psychologically talking, fear of being alone is a fear of basically feeling abandonment. Why? Because human believed that they have an identity, they are safe when they are in groups or at least one person with them. So as per the psychological point of view, there is always this feeling safety with people and the feeling of an identity. So see, we all identify ourselves with some culture, group, religion, race. Why? Because those are groups, right? And we also feel safe. Oh, we are among our people. So an Indian going to another country, they find some Indian, they will be like, oh, I found a person. Group mentality, group mindset. This, when this is missing, this is absent, the mind automatically thinks there is a danger. I'm not safe. And this triggers fear of abandonment even if you have people in your life, when you do not feel that kind of connections. Now, it's okay to feel this way because we have evolved this way. But do you have ever realized that you came alone actually? You will go alone also. The boyfriend you're crying for, the husband or the girlfriend you're crying for, they'll not hold your hand when you will leave the earth. The parents that you're craving for their attention, they're not going to hold your hand. They will go before you and they'll not take you with them. So ultimately, life will throw you into a situation where you will be alone. And one more thing is that a lot of people feel alone because they are bored. They need somebody to talk, somebody to express, somebody to, put all their blames and all their energies that they're feeling, at least good energy or bad energy also. There are people who actually enjoy their own company. So they don't need people. They just do things of their own. They cook, they dance, they go outside. But people who themselves are very boring, they crave more attention from people, more companionship. Why? Because a human who cannot enjoy his or her own company, just imagine, no one enjoys their company. Nobody. This is a truth, darling. This is a truth. You have to accept the truth that if I am not enjoying my company, nobody in this F world is gonna enjoy my company, because I don't feel good about myself. I don't enjoy me. I feel bored with myself. So I crave people. I don't process my emotions when I'm feeling bored. I don't take myself outside. I don't do anything with myself. How can somebody else invest on me when I don't invest on myself? Okay, let's talk about how you can practically deal with it, because that's what I talk about in this channel. First thing first. Know or make yourself remember that solitude is a true powerful state. Yes, if life is giving you constant opportunity to become alone, embrace loneliness. Life is telling you this is your powerful state, because in this state you actually find clarity, intuition, and your creativity of life will emerge. Whatever problem you're facing right now, in loneliness you will find answer, clarity, and intuition of the solution of this problem. That's why life is making you alone again and again, and you were like, oh, I am so alone, people are leaving me for no reason, I'm so alone. You're just crying, you're not getting the signs of the universe like, dude, you have asked something from me, I have to make you alone, because you're not, your brain is so fogged with so many people around you. Let me make you alone. So you might be asking me, Bidika, but I'm so into fog, how can I actually practically do this? How to practice this practically? Every time you feel like I am alone or I'm feeling alone, just tell it to yourself, I am with myself. Isn't that enough? Just tell it to yourself. You will feel so much self-pity, if you say that. Why? Because you'll feel like, oh my God, I am with me. I am my best friend. I am something. Come on, I have been ignoring myself. This is the realization you will hit when you will say, I am with myself. Isn't that enough? And this actually shift your mind from emptiness to strength. You will start understanding, feeling how worthy you are, how enough you are, that you are with yourself. You are your biggest companion, darling. Until you realize this, no companion will come and fill that gaps. Rule of the universe. And I tell you why this thing works. If you just say that I am with myself, and isn't that enough? Remember, universe, this whole thing is neutral. It's neither positive nor negative. It's neutral. So whatever meaning you will give to a state, universe will reflect back to you. So when you reframe your mind from I am alone to I am with myself, mind will get an impulse. Oh, loneliness equals to strength. That means she's enjoying her company. Loneliness equals to strength. And in that shift, the fear will melt away. Because in clarity and strength, fear melts away. Try it. Second thing on how to deal with fear of loneliness. Be curious. Get curious. The moment you're feeling life is pushing you towards lonely situation, get curious. Get curious about that inner voice of yours that you've been avoiding. The fear of loneliness actually hides a lot of other fear. Because the moment you're lonely, you will have to confront yourself with your old traumas and pains and anxieties. You have to face it. Because until you face your fear not going anywhere. It will become big. So you actually don't fear of loneliness. You actually fear of facing all those things, those unprocessed traumas that is actually ruling your life, making you feel sad. You go to God and mandir and everywhere and you ask like, oh God, please help me, please. And God is making you lonely so that you sit with your own garbage. Sorry for the language, but yeah, sit with your own unprocessed traumas and limitations and everything. But instead you're fearing loneliness. Because if you're alone, you will have to face all these things. So this is how your mind works. So get curious. Why I am pushed towards life again and again to be alone? Because life is telling me to sit. Because that voice in my mind is always, that is what I am ignoring. When you ask from universe for a help, universe will give help this way. The way universe gives you help or anything, it's a very unique way. Observe. Now, how you can practically apply this? Listening to. Sit for 10 minutes daily. Daily. You don't have to meditate. Just sit for 10 minutes daily in your favorite place, terrace, balcony, or garden, or wherever it is. It can be a coffee shop. Sit 10 minutes with yourself, maybe with a journal or not with a journal, and just ask yourself, what am I afraid of listening or feeling? What am I not feeling? What feeling I'm not acknowledging? What am I not listening about the voice in my head? Just ask this question for 7 days. Sit 10 minutes and ask this question. You just have to ask. This is called transforming fear into inquiry. Yes, because curiosity is incompatible with fear. When you're curious about your fear, why am I fearing you? It will melt down. Yes, your self-inquiry, your curiousness about why it is happening to me, instead of being fearful. Let's say there's a ghost in front of you who's trying to scare you, and be like, why are you in front of me? Do you want something from me? Is there anything? And the ghost will be like, come on, I'm here to make you fearful. I'm here to scare you, and you're like asking me, why am I here? Those, I've seen those movies, scary movies, where they're just asking the ghost about, why are you here? So then it loses its power. It is here to scare you, and you're not scaring. You're like, why are you here? Similar to your fear of loneliness. Sit for 10 minutes daily. Ask yourself, what am I afraid of listening? Or what am I afraid of feeling that I'm not feeling? I'm just suppressing it in the name of fear. And if you are unable to do it by yourself, you can take my help. I'm always happy to help you. You can reach out to me on this email ID flashing on your screen. I have 4 weeks, 12 weeks, and 24 weeks transformation coaching programs along with Reiki healing. I'm always happy to help you all. Reach out to me if you need it. Thank you so much to all the new subscribers for subscribing this channel. I will see you in my next video. Till then, love and light. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.